Hello everyone, JWR here, and this is the Prioritization mini-series where we cover prioritizing targets in different genres, or different fields, we should say. What I'm going to be covering is MMO PvP, MMO PvE, Tabletop RP, which is like D&D, Text RP, Facebook and things of that nature, and in most cases MOBAs, which will be closer to the MMO PvP. So, I can't exactly give you all the best of hints and helps for prioritizing in FPS, but I'll probably add that to the MOBA PvP kind of stuff. So, with that being said, now let us start with roleplay responding text format. AOL, AIM, message boards, MSN, things like that. Twitter, if you roleplay on there. Anything that you have to type out a response to. Text. Hell, even if you do it on Skype. Whatever. Whatever you have to type out a response to besides, texting. This is known as text roleplay. This has been going on for a while. It usually happens in chat rooms, private messages, things of that nature. But people seem to have a problem prioritizing responses because, after all, issue 1, 2, and 3, those are nice and fun and woohoo and cartwheels. And those are a constant thing because, especially issue 1, because it goes, who do I like more or what do I feel like doing? It comes down to what do you personally feel like doing as opposed to what the character would be doing. And there's the problem on the first hand. Now, the way you should be responding is you get a message from A, you respond to A. You get a message from B, you respond to B. In that order. You shouldn't get a message from A, then a message from B, then a message from C. Oh, I like C, so I'll reply to C. Message from D, message from E, a reply from C. Oh, I like C, and you reply to C again, and you skip everyone else. You just don't care about everyone else. No, you're supposed to reply in a fair order. Now, if you can't get into the character mindset, state so. If you're playing, say, Batman and Joker, those are two different mindsets. And if someone's replying to Joker left and right, but you were on Batman, you started on Batman, you replied as Batman, and your mindset is in mode of Batman, you're not going to be able to jump over to Joker immediately. It's going to kind of skip. And that's fine. Let the person know. Give them a little hop on Joker, give them a little DM, or direct message, or a private message, or whatever. Just let them know, hey, it's going to be a while before I respond because I have been responding as Batman for a while, so I'm not able to get my brain to work that way. Period. Don't come up with excuses. Don't come up with, I don't know, I'll get to you later. No, don't do the bullshit pussyfoot crap. Just get to the point. Hey, I'm having a different character here. I came on this character, saw a reply, dealt with a reply. Didn't look at the timestamps or anything. I just replied to this one first because it's the first character. I'm sorry, I'll reply to you as soon as I can. As soon as I can get my mindset back over to Joker as opposed to Batman. Or as opposed to the other character. Fine. This works great if your characters are different in mindset. Again, I'm able to play Ryo Hayabusa, Batman, The Rock. Hell. Once I added The Rock, it changed my mindset entirely. I have to literally look at someone's post and break it down and then think, how would The Rock reply? He has his own mannerisms of replying versus how Batman would reply, how Hayabusa would reply. And it's a little bit easier to go between Batman and Hayabusa, but there's still enough of a gap to where you have to think for a moment. Because Batman replies in a certain way. Hayabusa will reply in a slightly different way because of how they were brought up. Then if Rock had the same post, guess what? He's going to reply completely fucking batshit different. So you have to remember your character mannerisms. Now, if your characters are close to the same, like really close to the same, like if I roleplay Glacier and The Rock, they're both very arrogant. They're both very cocky. I can bounce between them pretty easy because it's cocky and cocky. No, not boo cocky, you sick mother. Humans, focus, focus. Because their mannerisms and ideals and the way they act are close to the same, it's easy to bounce between them. The only difference is one is more of a clubber, while the other one's more of a entertainer showmanship thing. It's a little bit different. Not much different, but a little bit different. One's an entertainer as physical, one's an entertainer as a singer artist. So, again, different. It's not so different that I can't do it. I don't need 30 minutes to an hour to get my mind to fully switch over to hold the right kind of play. Get what I'm saying? They're close enough to where I can just bounce between back and forth easy. So if you have characters like that where they're easy to bounce between, just reply. Just get it out the system, get it done. But if you're prioritizing a person, back to issue 1, if you're prioritizing a person who, if you get 5 people to roleplay with you, and you're prioritizing person number 3, no matter how many replies you get from the rest of the group, then you're doing something wrong. Yes, I understand it might be the whole, well, this character is different than the other characters, and yada yada, blah blah blah. Fine, whatever. Let the rest of the group know. I was on this one first. There was a response to this one first. I didn't look at timestamps. I'm in this mindset. I will reply to you when my mindset is able to be switched over, or when I'm done with this thread. Don't pussyfoot around. Get to the point. This is for all role players. Get to the point. Like I said, I understand if you're between 2 different characters, fine, whatever. But let people know that, okay? When you don't let people know that, they sit there and think you're putting them on the back burner. That might not be the case. You just might not be able to get into the character mindset. And it should not take days to get into a character mindset. For fuck's sake, it should not take days. If anything, you take about 30 minutes off of the character you're on, relax for another 30 minutes, so that's an hour, and you should be able to shift over. Now, if you're really excited about the storyboard you're in or whatever, the storyline you're in, then bring that up to somebody. Bring that up to anyone else. I'm really interested in the storyline I'm currently in. I will reply to you as soon as the storyline is done. This way they know you're going through a full storyline. You reply to them soon. Boom. Done. But when you pussyfoot around, oh, I'll reply to you soon. Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, no. See, you're pussyfooting around. People feel like you're pushing them back. Stop that. Like I said, it's for all role players, and this the way it should. The normal way it should be done is that way. If there is replies to the same character, however, let's say that group of 5 again. If all 5 are replying to the same fucking character, same exact character, to the same character, okay? They're replying all to the same character, then you go to prioritization mode. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You don't just go, well, C keeps responding. C is part of the storyline I like, so I'm going to only reply to C. No, if they're all replying to that one character, you best believe that one character better be doing his job and replying, or her job, and replying to each of the people who come up. And reply to them as quick as you can. That'd be nice. Or as efficient as you can, because that'd be nice. But don't put people on the back burner, because that's how posts get buried, and then you go, oh, I didn't know. No. Stop that. Prioritize properly. If they're applying to your same character, if all 5 people or more are applying to the same character, then cycle through them. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should not be hard. Okay? That's in 2 different ways. I've already talked about how you reply, how you prioritize between characters, and how you prioritize if the same character is getting multiple responses from different people. There you go. And that's the end of this one. See, I try to make these shorter than 10 minutes. Woohoo! Shorter than 10 minutes! Yay! Double R is actually being nice and being shorter than 10 minutes instead of half an hour.